Hey, I'm Dr. Alan Mandel. Have you ever noticed that when you catch a cold, it often isn't just the runny nose that makes you miserable? It's the constant coughing, the heavy feeling in your chest, the pressure in your sinuses, and the thick mucus that seems impossible to clear. Many people immediately reach for over-the-counter medicines. While these can be helpful in certain situations, there's also growing interest in simple, evidence-informed home remedies that may provide additional comfort while your body heals. One of the most fascinating herbs in this category is thyme. At first glance, thyme may seem like nothing more than a common kitchen seasoning. It's often sprinkled over roasted vegetables, soups, or grilled chicken, but for centuries it has also been used in traditional herbal practices to support respiratory health. Today, scientists know that thyme contains naturally occurring plant compounds such as thymol and carvacrol. These compounds have been studied for their antioxidant and antimicrobial properties, making thyme an interesting subject in respiratory health research. Now, it's important to be clear from the beginning. Thyme is not a cure for the common cold, influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, or any serious respiratory disease. However, when used appropriately, it may help soothe certain symptoms, especially when combined with rest, hydration, and medical care when needed. So let's explore what makes this humble herb so interesting. Why does your body produce so much mucus? Many people think mucus is the enemy. In reality, mucus is one of your body's natural defense systems. Your nose, throat, and airways constantly produce a thin layer of mucus. Under normal conditions, it traps dust, allergens, and tiny germs before they can reach deeper into your lungs. The problem begins when your immune system detects an infection or irritation. In response, your body increases mucus production to help capture and remove unwanted particles. At the same time, inflammation can cause the airways to swell, making it harder to breathe comfortably. This is why you may experience a stuffy nose, a sore throat, chest congestion, frequent coughing, thick mucus that's difficult to clear. Interestingly, coughing itself is another protective reflex. Your body is trying to move mucus out of the airways so you can breathe more easily. Rather than trying to eliminate every symptom instantly, the goal is often to support your body's natural recovery process while easing discomfort. That's where thyme may have a role. What makes thyme special? Thyme is rich in aromatic oils produced naturally by the plant. Among the best studied are thymol and carvacrol. Laboratory research suggests these compounds have antimicrobial activity against certain bacteria and fungi. They also demonstrate antioxidant properties that may help protect cells from oxidative stress. Some studies have explored thyme extracts in combination with other herbs for relieving cough symptoms associated with uncomplicated upper respiratory infections. While findings are encouraging, researchers also note that more high-quality clinical studies are needed before drawing strong conclusions. In other words, thyme shows promise, but it should be viewed as a supportive herbal option, not a replacement for proven medical treatment. #HowWarmThymeTea may help. Sometimes, it's not only the herb itself that matters. A warm drink can provide several simple benefits when you're sick. The warmth may temporarily soothe an irritated throat, the steam may help loosen nasal secretions for some people, and staying hydrated helps keep mucus from becoming excessively thick. When thyme is brewed into tea, you're combining hydration with a flavorful herb that has been traditionally used for respiratory comfort. Many people report that drinking warm thyme tea helps them feel more comfortable during a cold, particularly before bedtime. Although individual experiences vary, staying hydrated is consistently recommended during respiratory illnesses because it supports your body's normal functions while you're recovering. But thyme isn't the only ingredient worth discussing. Two other natural foods are commonly paired with thyme, and each brings something different to the table. Let's start with one of the oldest traditional remedies for sore throats: honey. Honey, lemon, and thyme. A simple combination with traditional roots. Before we continue, let's clear up a common misconception. When people hear the word natural, they sometimes assume it means guaranteed to work. That's simply not true. Natural remedies can be helpful for certain symptoms, but they should never replace appropriate medical care when it's needed. The goal is to support your body's recovery, not to promise a miracle cure. With that in mind, let's look at two ingredients that are often paired with thyme. Honey. More than just a sweetener. For generations, honey has been one of the most popular home remedies for sore throats and nighttime coughs. Why? Its thick, smooth texture coats the throat, which may temporarily reduce irritation and make swallowing feel more comfortable. Some clinical studies have also found that honey may help reduce the frequency and severity of nighttime coughing in children over 1 year of age and adults with uncomplicated upper respiratory infections. Another advantage is that honey naturally contains small amounts of plant compounds with antioxidant properties. However, honey is not suitable for infants under 1 year old because of the risk of infant botulism. For everyone else, using a small amount of honey in warm herbal tea can be a simple way to make the drink more soothing. What about lemon? Lemon is another ingredient commonly added to herbal teas. Besides adding a refreshing flavor, it contains vitamin C and natural plant compounds. Now, here's an important point. Many people claim that lemon can detox the liver or flush toxins from the body. The scientific evidence does not support those claims. Your liver and kidneys already perform the body's natural detoxification processes remarkably well. What lemon can do is make it easier for some people to drink more fluids, and staying well hydrated is especially important during a cold or the flu. Hydration helps maintain normal body functions and may keep mucus from becoming excessively thick, making it easier to clear. So while lemon isn't a miracle detox ingredient, it can still be a refreshing and enjoyable addition to your drink. What does research say about thyme? This is where things get interesting. Scientists have been studying thyme and its natural compounds for many years. Laboratory studies suggest that thymol and carvacrol have antimicrobial activity against certain microorganisms. Other research has explored their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Some herbal cough preparations that include thyme, often combined with ivy leaf, have shown promising results in reducing cough symptoms associated with uncomplicated respiratory infections. But it's important to keep these findings in perspective. Most of these studies involve standardized herbal preparations rather than ordinary kitchen thyme, and results can vary depending on the product, dosage, and the people being studied. That means thyme should be viewed as a supportive option, not a guaranteed treatment. Why warm fluids? Often feels so comforting. Have you ever wondered why a hot cup of tea seems to make you feel better when you're sick? Part of the answer is surprisingly simple. Warm fluids can temporarily soothe irritated tissues in the throat. They also encourage hydration, which supports normal mucus consistency. Some people even find that warm steam helps them feel less congested for a short period of time. Although these effects may be temporary, they can make the recovery process much more comfortable. This is one reason herbal teas have remained popular across many cultures for hundreds of years: the importance of rest. There's one remedy that people often overlook: sleep. When you're sleeping, your immune system continues working behind the scenes. During deep sleep, your body produces important immune signaling molecules that help coordinate its response to infection. If you're staying up late every night while you're sick, you're making recovery more difficult than it needs to be. So instead of looking for a single magic ingredient, think about combining several healthy habits. Drink enough fluids. Eat nourishing foods, get adequate rest, follow your healthcare provider's advice when needed. And if you enjoy herbal tea, thyme can be a comforting addition to your routine. How to make thyme tea safely and who should be careful. Now that we've explored what science says about thyme, let's talk about one of the easiest ways to enjoy it: a warm cup of thyme tea. The recipe is simple, inexpensive, and takes only a few minutes to prepare. Step 1. Choose your thyme. You can use either dried thyme or fresh thyme. If you're using dried thyme, measure about 1 to 2 teaspoons. If you're using fresh thyme, use 2 to 3 small sprigs, rinsed well under clean water. Step 2. Brew the tea. Bring 1 cup of water to a boil. Pour the hot water over the thyme, then cover the cup. Covering it helps keep the aromatic oils from escaping with the steam. Let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, strain out the thyme leaves. Step 3. Customize it. If you'd like, add a squeeze of fresh lemon for flavor, a small amount of honey to help soothe an irritated throat. Remember, honey should never be given to babies under 1 year of age. When is the best time to drink it? Many people enjoy thyme tea, in the morning to soothe the throat, during the day to stay hydrated, or in the evening before bed when coughing tends to become more bothersome. There isn't strong scientific evidence that a specific time of day works better than another. The most important thing is to use it as part of an overall healthy recovery routine. A common myth is more always better. One of the biggest mistakes people make with herbal remedies is assuming that if a little is good, a lot must be better. That's not how herbs work. Using excessive amounts of thyme or concentrated thyme essential oil can cause unwanted side effects. In fact, thyme essential oil should never be swallowed unless specifically directed by a qualified healthcare professional because it is highly concentrated. For most people, enjoying thyme as a culinary herb or as a tea is the safer approach. Who should talk to a healthcare professional first? Even though thyme is commonly used in cooking, herbal remedies aren't suitable for everyone. You should speak with your healthcare provider before using thyme regularly if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, take blood-thinning medication, have a known allergy to herbs in the mint family, have a chronic medical condition, or take multiple prescription medicines. Natural doesn't always mean risk-free, especially when herbs interact with medications. When home remedies are not enough, it's also important to know when to seek medical care. A simple cold usually improves within several days, but if you experience difficulty breathing, chest pain, a fever that stays very high or lasts for several days, coughing up blood, confusion, or symptoms that continue getting worse instead of better, don't rely on home remedies alone. Contact a healthcare professional promptly. These symptoms could point to a more serious condition that requires medical evaluation. #supporting your recovery naturally. Whether you're drinking thyme tea or simply trying to recover from a seasonal illness, a few everyday habits can make a real difference. Stay hydrated throughout the day. Choose nourishing foods rich in fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. Get enough sleep so your immune system can function at its best. Avoid smoking and limit exposure to secondhand smoke, which can further irritate your airways. And don't forget gentle movement. If you feel well enough, a short walk around your home or outside can help you stay active without overexerting yourself. Remember, recovery is rarely about one ingredient. It's about giving your body the support it needs to heal. In the final part of this video, we'll bring everything together, review the key takeaways, and share a few simple daily habits that may help support respiratory wellness throughout the year, not just when you're sick. #small daily habits can make a big difference. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to review what we've learned. When you're dealing with a cold, a cough, congestion, or a sore throat, it's completely understandable to look for ways to feel more comfortable. While there isn't a single food or herb that can instantly cure these illnesses, some natural remedies may help ease certain symptoms and support your overall recovery. Thyme is one of those herbs. Its naturally occurring compounds, including thymol and carvacrol, have been studied for their antioxidant and antimicrobial properties. While research is still evolving, thyme has a long history of traditional use and may be a soothing addition to your wellness routine. When prepared as a warm tea, thyme offers more than just flavor. The warmth of the drink, combined with proper hydration, may help soothe an irritated throat and make thick mucus easier to manage for some people. Adding a small amount of honey can provide additional comfort by coating the throat and helping reduce nighttime coughing. A squeeze of fresh lemon adds flavor and vitamin C, making the drink even more refreshing. But remember, these ingredients work best as supportive measures, not as replacements for proper medical care. Don't forget the basics. Sometimes the simplest habits have the biggest impact on recovery. Drink plenty of fluids to stay hydrated. Eat balanced, nourishing meals whenever possible. Get enough sleep to support your immune system. Wash your hands regularly to reduce the spread of germs. Stay home and rest if you're feeling unwell to help protect others. These small steps may seem ordinary, but together they play an important role in helping your body recover. A gentle reminder: if your symptoms become severe, if you have difficulty breathing, chest pain, persistent high fever, or your condition continues to worsen, don't delay seeking medical attention. Home remedies can provide comfort, but they cannot replace a proper medical evaluation when serious symptoms are present. The bigger picture. Good health isn't built overnight. It's created by the choices we make every day: eating well, staying active, sleeping enough, managing stress, and taking care of our bodies before illness strikes. Natural herbs like thyme can certainly have a place in that lifestyle, especially when used thoughtfully and safely. But lasting health always comes from a combination of healthy habits, evidence-based medical care, and listening to your body's needs. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who may benefit from learning about simple, science-informed ways to support respiratory comfort. And if you'd like to see more videos about nutrition, healthy aging, immune support, and evidence-based wellness tips, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, take good care of yourself, and remember, small healthy choices made consistently can lead to meaningful improvements over time. This video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional for personalized medical advice, especially if symptoms are severe, persistent, or you have an underlying medical condition.